Hi everyone, hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day. There might be another storm coming soon. Yay. God, I really wanted all the snow to, melt so I wouldn't be trapped inside all the time. Alright, My Little Pony issue 68. The Return of Tempest Shadow. I absolutely love the art of full Tempest and adult Tempest finding Ursa Minor. So last issue, really wish I should have gotten cover A. But cover B was much more cooler. And cover R1 is the Easter Bunny one. Huh. For some reason, cover R1 is always $10 in comic stores, which is 2 airships. So here we get some backstory. It is a shame Tempest never meets her other friend. She meets Glitter Drops and the other one. Guess he wasn't important enough to... why couldn't both of them be in the Crystal Empire so that Tempest can talk to and reignite? This one also does kind of remind me a little bit of the Season 6 premiere where Starlight is going to talk to her friend Sunburst. I mean, in a way, Tempest is like Starlight. I mean, both of them became villains. Both of them got a little bit angry that their friends, abandoned them. Though Tempest did become, soldier instead. She lost most of her magic, but she can still use it to a degree. Which is impressive. And met the Storm King. And is terrified of the Ursa Minor. God, the Ursa Minor looks amazing in the comic. It really does. And Glitter Drops protects Tempest. I'm sorry, Fizzy Drop Berry Twist. My name is Tempest Shadow. I was a commander of the Sun King's army. My question is, when did this happen, though? So later in the comic, we see Glitter Drop in Celestia's School for the Gifted Unicorns. Same thing that happened to Sunburst. Weird. Both Sunburst and Glitter Drop went to Celestia's School for the Gifted Unicorn. And both of them dropped out, basically. Because he couldn't keep up with the others, which is fine. College isn't always right for someone, but yeah. I mean, I kind of wish they could have done a different backstory for Tempest a bit. Wait, when did... Alright. So I'm guessing Glitter Drops and Sunburst was in the same class? Anyway, the bear left. Tempest gets angry because she couldn't save herself. God, she didn't need to be like that ruthless. And they do talk about when they were young. We were throwing the ball. I threw it into you, and when you tried to catch it, it went right past you. Now, this one does. She does have, not survivor's guilt, but she feels guilty. Saying it should have been her. She should have went to get the ball and got attacked by the Ursa Minor, breaking her horn. But it should have been me. I should have lost my horn or worse. Ooh. I thought about that. She basically thought, her friends did it on purpose or she would get hurt. They knew the Ursa Minor was in that cave. Kind of like how some people knew a certain Doberman Pinscher was in a backyard and knew it would attack a certain person. Not naming names, just whatever. Right, and they do, forgive each other, which is nice. How can I describe exactly what I feel at that moment? It's like I've been looking at a painting for hours. So for so long, Tempest believed that her friends did it on purpose and then abandoned her the moment she was, well, damaged. And they talk about the many villains they matched with Accord, the evil Celestial Luna, Sombra. What's a Sombra? I mean, I do like how Tempest has become like a ranger of the Crystal Empire. Once or less, Spring Rain, that's his name. Yet we never see him in the comic or the show or whatever. I guess, wonder what he's doing. So, but it seemed to make you sad. We didn't really mind that you couldn't do what we could do. It was a calling of animal. What kind of animal? Yeah, the Ursa Minor's looking for its mother. Oh, that's actually pretty neat that she can create like illusions like that. I don't think even Twilight can do that. So that's cool. And we meet the real mom. Though she doesn't look anything like the one from Ponyville. I'm guessing the ones in the Crystal Empire is different. And then we get what I kind of don't like. They went to school. I mean, clearly since Sunset is there, this indicates that Spring Rain and Glitter Drops went to Celestia's school for the Gift of the Unicorns. They were at the top of their class. We spent more than playing than working, but everything came easy to us. And then once they go to the school, they started struggling heavily. What the hell? Is that a Questicle mirror? Huh. I mean, I can relate. I mean, I was in an advanced class back when I was in high school. I was in an advanced math class. I struggled extremely hard once I was in that class. I mean, the other school classes were super easy for me, but once I got to math, I don't know. I guess my brain shuts down. I can't do math for some reason. Like, again, yeah, that stuff is extremely difficult for me. So anyway, Spring Rain and... Oh, look, it's a gray pony. I am hoping that they do something with him in the upcoming comics of Boom Studios. Alright. So this means that Tempest is the same age as Sunset Shimmer. And Sunset Shimmer is a couple years older than Twilight Sparkle, as in the Equestria Girl comic, prequel comic, we can see Cadence and Shining Armor and Twilight hanging out, indicating that Cadence is still Fulton than Twilight, who didn't have a cutie mark at that time. Wait, so is Celestial School for the Gift of the Unicorns like a co-ed college? Because they're having like a mare and a stallion in the same, room as roommates. After that, they kept struggling. Then they dropped out, yeah. Well, she dropped out. Spring Rain never shows up again. So, you just saw the spell he cast on Amazing. That was great. It's just an illusion. You can cast a pretty mean lightning spell. But neither of us are exactly princess material. Why don't you like Cadence? Oh, God, because Valentine's Day is coming up. So Cadence did all of that to teach Tempest a lesson. Okay, kids, how'd you do it? She's my friend when I was young. She knew. Wait, how come Flurry Heart was in this comic? Or Shining Armor? I don't think Flurry Heart is in a single one of these comics. And this is supposed to take place after season 7, but before season 8, I guess. You don't know, that's what I'm asking about. So, yeah. The Princess of Military Air Supremacy. So this one was a really fun comic. We got to learn more about Tempest. Tempest does change her outfit into like the ranger. Yeah, she becomes like a ranger of the Crystal Empire, making sure everyone's safe. This and that. And I already did issue 69 where Pinky eats the apples and goes crazy. So this is a fun comic. God, I gotta wait like 8 more months until I gotta wait. They're probably gonna do October for like the anniversary of season 1, My Little Pony. I'm guessing. I am a little bit worried what's gonna happen to My Little Pony in the future. Well, it seems like kids nowadays are watching brainwash stuff, and it seems that no one's like these kids aren't watching cartoons anymore. And it seems that most studios are trying to copy the brainwash stuff to get kids to watch them. I think My Little Pony will be fine because, let's be honest, most of the fan base are fully grown adults. And if only the kids were watching it, My Little Pony would not get like enough viewers for it to keep going on. It's the adults that are basically carrying My Little Pony to this point. I kind of wonder if they're going to make like an adult My Little Pony to cater for like the adults of the bronies. I mean, that's mostly the My Little Pony fan base at this point. But yeah, I'm hoping that the comics coming out are going to be amazing. So far, no information, nothing out of Crusher Daily or any other places. Alright, so I hope everyone stays safe from the storm that's coming soon. Alright, bye.